guys, and welcome to my top 10 tips on how you can glow up this year and how I have personally glowed up over the past. My maths is not mathing at the moment, but since I went through a breakup last May, I honestly have changed myself, both my mindset, like my habits, my body, just my business, everything's leveled up. So you don't want to miss these 10 tips because it's going to change your life. So let's get into it. Number one of my glow up was to actually make sure I envision what this next level of myself looks like, because if you can't see it, you're not going to act like it. So you need to picture, what does this next level self do that you're currently not doing right now? Honestly, like, this could look different for everyone. A little task that you can do, go grab a pen and paper if you haven't already, is write down all the habits you're currently doing right now, or if you find it hard, start with all the habits your next level self does. So an example was I was snoozing my alarm every single day, and I wasn't like showing up for myself in the gym. I didn't take care of my appearance, skincare, makeup, even down to perfume. And my next level self, she doesn't do that. So my next level self, she wakes up at her first alarm, she has a gym schedule in place, she eats nutritiously, she takes action from a place of self-respect, she wears perfume to make her feel good, she does all these things. So you need to realize, okay, where are the gaps right now? Okay, I'm not being consistent with the gym, so I need to start going to the gym. You get clear on what this next level self does, and if you want, use other people's inspiration. There's other people that I look up to. Comparison can be quite a good thing in this way, because you're comparing yourself to someone and you're letting that motivate you. So for example, someone's like body and their fitness, like that might motivate me. Another person's work ethic and their career and their mindset might motivate me. So I take inspiration and I think, what are they doing that I could be doing? So look to other people around you. Number two is to actually have a good morning and evening routine, guys. I cannot stress how much this has changed my life. All successful people, whether it's in health and fitness, whether it's in like their personal lives, professional lives, they do have a good routine put in place, and you don't fall to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. It's best to go to sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time, but you can't just tell yourself you're going to do that. You need to have the systems in place to get you. Going to the gym at the same time is going to help you get in that routine rather than sporadically going at all different times throughout the week. Of course, it does depend on you as an individual, but that can help you get in place a nice good routine. Your morning routine will start with your evening routine. So you need to have a cut-off time where you don't reply to messages, or you don't reply on your phone, or whatever it is, and you just take time for you if you can. So that might be I don't know, at like 9 p.m. you watch 1 hour of a TV program, and then from there try not to be on your phone right before bed. That will keep you up late. Yeah, I go onto my settings on Apple iPhone, and I go on screen time and I let it literally boot me out of using any social media past I think 9 p.m. So that way I'm not up on my phone late, because it will affect your sleep. And then I journal, I read before bed, because brain dumping, getting out your thoughts on paper, can really help with sleep, but also stress. And sometimes it takes a while to see the benefits of journaling, but then also reading can make you sleepy, but also like you can learn, or if you're reading fiction, then you can just enjoy it. Yeah, have a certain time you look to be in bed by. I would say I like to do my skincare, chamomile tea, lavender oil on my pillows, so I have a certain routine every night. Actually, another tip I do is I put my phone on the opposite side of the room, so that in the morning I have to get up, go get it and turn it off. And that way I'm more conscious of my decision that I'm making in the morning. If I am pressing that snooze button, just more aware that I'm pressing the snooze button. Whereas if I keep it across the room, I'm like, okay, I can sort of have a conversation with myself and be like, Ellie, get up now. Morning routine, like, you need to have the same system in place. So whether it's get up, I like to spend the first half an hour by myself. I know not everyone has that time. I meditate, I journal, and then I read a page of Transferring Your Reality in 78 Days. Get up, get ready for the day, and then I will go onto a creative work block, and then I'll reply to messages, my clients, and then I'm ready to like give for the day. But even if you don't have half an hour to yourself, can you get up 10 minutes early, and can you just take 5 minutes just to have that coffee in the morning by yourself, and just slow down? Because when you're in a rush, you just start your day in a rush. No, you don't feel as good. So that would be my other tip. 3 is to actually take care of yourself, guys, because I really wasn't taking care of myself in my breakup, and in my relationship, and there's number of reasons, I won't go into that, but you need to make sure that you're actually doing things that you enjoy, things that make you feel good. So are you going to the gym right now? Are you working out consistently? Are you doing your skincare? The way you look at your body image isn't just about your body size, it's about what you do from a place of self-respect for your body. So are you going for walks outside? Are you eating nutritiously? If you haven't planned in your gym sessions for this week already, go plan them in. I literally use Google Calendar. I put in all my gym sessions, go at the same time every day. Obviously, I'm fortunate enough. I'm self-employed. I'm an online coach person, but I still do have clients that go gym twice a week. They have really busy like 9 to 5 jobs and they smash it. So yeah, it can be done. Like even down to perfume, like if you're putting on sprays that make you feel good, you'll look at your body in a more positive light. Makeup, you'll probably feel a lot better. Like the clothes you wear, you say you're gonna go to the gym and you don't, you break that promise to yourself, which is why it's so important to actually make sure you're showing up for yourself, and that's how true confidence is built. 4 is just a quick one, but it is to make sure that you hydrate. So keep on top of your water. If you keep forgetting, like a glass of water with every meal, make sure you have a water bottle, because that will help. But water is going to help you keep fuller for longer and hydrated. It's going to help you have clear skin, and if your goal is weight loss, it is going to help with that. You're not going to feel as hungry psychologically at times, so it's really, really important to keep on top of that. And yeah, what I mentioned there as well is habit stacking. So habit stacking is where you pair one habit with another habit. So for example, when you're having a meal, you have a glass of water with that. For example, when you're brushing your teeth, you listen to a podcast. Habit stacking can be so beneficial, and literally most successful people you see will use this. Number 5 is to actually plan ahead. So I've spoken a lot about this already with morning, evening routine, with your gym sessions, but you need to have one day a week where you do a reset, where you forget about everything that happened and you just plan your week out. So plan in when you're getting your gym sessions. Like, are you that busy that you do need to meal prep your dinners? Personally, I do at the minute, because I have lots of calls in the evening. I do not have like the time in the evening to do that. So I meal prep my dinners, make sure that's done. Do you need to do your food shop on a Sunday, and that way you're less likely to order takeaways and all that stuff, or like snack on things in the house because you don't have proper meals. So yeah, plan your week, food shop, and then meal prep. And clean, guys. Like when you have a clean space, you have a tidy mind. And yesterday I was actually reading something from my book, and it was like, clear out the rubbish like in your room, because it will make you feel so much better. Different, but changing around like your room or your bedding, like it can just signal that you're ready for change, and that something new is coming. That's what I would recommend. Planning the times you're going to wake up, plan the times you're going to go to the gym, have that Sunday reset every Sunday, where you get ready for the week. All my clients do, and again, this is another system in place which is going to help set you up for the week. You are not a failure, it's the systems that you have in place which aren't getting you to your goals. Number 6 is to actually fuel your body with whole foods, guys. Okay, food is there for enjoyment. Yes, I love to enjoy food. I love chocolate, I love going for meals out. I love making a good dinner, but you need to make sure you are eating are giving you energy. So like I just try to eat a lot of whole foods now, and also like I'm learning more about gut health now, but the less ingredients usually food has, the better. And we want to have good gut health, guys. That's a whole another story for another day, but it will improve your physical health, your mental health. When you have a happy gut, like, you genuinely do feel better. You have better energy levels, not as many crashes. So a little tip you can use for gut health, which I've recommended to so many people, is generally you need 30 plants per week. So you could plant-based products per week. So to get this in, it seems like a lot, but if you could, instead of buying just blueberries, buy blueberries and raspberries, you are getting in, or blueberry, you know, like a selection of fruit, you are getting in 2 to 3 fruits in one serving. Foods is so important. You want to have a protein serving in every single meal. Maybe you have like 3 or 4 meals. Again, this depends. But protein is going to keep you fuller for longer. It's going to help you build muscle, tone up how you want to. Then you've got your carbs that will give you energy, that will give you that'll help you train hard, give you push your performance in the gym or in your running or whatever it is. And then you've got your veggies, micros. It's going to help your immune system fuller for longer if you do want to maybe lose fat as well. Obviously, you've got fats, which you don't want to ignore. Fats are not bad for you. Unsaturated fats are really good for your hormone health. So avocados, dark chocolate, olive oil, and will keep you actually fuller for longer as well. So sure you are eating to feel good. So one small step I've made is I still have a Squares bar, guys, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I'll actually have a banana over a Squares bar because I actually notice my energy levels are better when I have a banana. So number 7 is to set boundaries. I never used to have this in place, but you're not being selfish by setting boundaries, guys. You are actually being selfless because you are going to give to people a better level of service or a better level of Ellie, for example, aside from my business, if you show up as your best self, okay? And you can't do that if you're always bending over backwards for everyone else. If you do have a partner, you have said you're going to go to the gym at a certain time, remind your partner that is your time to go to the gym or whatever it is. Or maybe like you need to have a boundary in place with like your work life and be like, no, like I can't stay late. There might be times where your boundaries are going to make them more flexible, because sometimes in life, like, you will not necessarily have, like, work will be a lot and then your social life will be a little bit less, and there'll be other times where it might go a bit, like, the pendulum might swing, basically. Like, I make sure that I switch off from replying to clients at a certain time to a certain time, because when I do that, I know that I reply to them at certain times throughout the day, because that way I know, right, when I reply to them, I am fully engaged in what they're saying. I am like my best self. If I'm replying to them at 11 p.m, I know that I'm not gonna be thinking straight or be my best self, and I want to give the best to them. And also then I'm protecting like my energy. Especially if you're a business owner, think about who you are outside of your business as well, okay? Your business, like, yes, it's a massive part of my life, but it's not me. That leads me on to sleep. Your morning and evening routine is going to help with your sleep. And honestly, if you're not getting enough sleep right now, we all need different amounts of sleep. Like, some people can function really well on 6. I'm not one of them. I need my 8 hours. More like, your sleep is just going to affect your mood, your energy level. What morning and evening routine right now is going to help me have the best sleep. And also, the better sleep you have, the better decisions you make. When you don't have enough sleep, you make poorer decisions. We crave more shitty foods. It's like if you go on a night out, you have more alcohol, you don't have little sleep, you do make poorer decisions. Making sure you don't have caffeine past like 2 p.m, I would say, because caffeine has a half-life of 6 hours. So if you're having a cup of coffee at 4 p.m. and you're wondering, why the hell am I staring at the wall, Elle? Yeah, you need to get yourself drinking coffee earlier and not as late. Or like, my coach made me get like decaf tea bags. I'm trying to like not have Diet Coke as much, but I did get decaf Diet Coke as well. Plenty of options out there now. Mine is to actually like romanticize your life and do that every single day. Like, I'll give you some examples of what I do to romanticize my life. Music on whilst I'm getting ready, that makes me feel good. You won't always feel 10 out of 10. You need to actively make yourself feel better. Going for like a coffee, going for a walk outside, you know, like ringing my mum, as like the little parts in your day, like listening to a podcast or meeting a friend or going on a solo date or listening to jazz music whilst cooking. Enjoy like the little things in life. And actually me saying what I'm grateful for in my morning routine really does help, because I focus then on what I have instead of what I don't have. And when you focus on what you have, like that will just multiply. Lastly, I'm going to leave you with number 10, which is all about confidence and just doing it. Like, feel the fear and do it anyways is something that I live by. And I wouldn't say, I think like a lot of people think like confidence is like just born with confidence, but for me it hasn't been that. I've just feel the fear, do it anyways. And I do feel like the older I'm getting and the more I'm learning, I'm like more sure of myself and more sure of what I want. I think that comes as well from like failing, and when you fail, guys, you learn from it and you grow from it. Some failure is just part of life, and if you don't accept that you will fail, especially with your health and fitness journey, you will never ever get to your goals, and you just have to learn how to be resilient, how to bounce back. But just do what you want to do. If anyone ever is judging you, it's usually because we judge based off our own insecurities and we judge upwards. So I would never ever judge anyone in the gym for filming, basically, because I would be like, that girl's confident, like go her, judge that person. But then would they be the same person that's going to film in the gym? I just think that anything is possible. Like, you can do anything you put your mind to. So yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed these glow up tips. I try to keep it like short and sweet, but add some value in there. If you do need any more help on glowing up this year, like feel free to ask me in the comments any questions. And if you do want one-to-one coaching on how I'm going to level up your life, then I'll leave the link in the description, and I'll speak to you guys soon.